So hi guys, I welcome you again to my YouTube channel GN Science Solutions. So in today's video we're gonna do part 3 of the chapter cell. Before we start the video, guys, go subscribe my channel and also on the bell notification so that you can get the video when I post it. Share it with your friends and like the video if you like the way I teach it. You can comment below or DM me on Instagram for your doubts. Also, extra notes available with me. You can get it by just DM me on Instagram ID mentioned below. So now just let's start the video. So hi guys, today we're gonna start part 3 of our chapter cell. Who have not watched the video of part 1 and part 2, go and check the video, links given in the description box of both the videos, and then continue with the part 3. So yeah, hello everyone, today's our topic is cell theory. So let me tell you what is cell theory. Cell, you know what is cell. So what is theory? What is meant by theory? We just listen the word theory every time, but some of us would not even be aware what is the meaning of theory word. So let me tell you, a set of principles on which the practice of an activity is based is called theory. So, what is cell theory? A set of principles on which the practice of an cell is based. Cell means principles, rules, set of rules by which cell carry its activity. Cell carry its activity. Rules of the cell. Rules, set of rules due to which cell carry its activity, that is called cell theory. Okay, now cell theory has three major points. What's that points are? Let me tell you. The first point is cell is the smallest unit of structure and of all living things. This theory was given by Matthias Scleiden. Okay, in 1838, Matthias Scleiden, a German botanist, announced that every plant is made up of large number of cells. He added that each of these cells performed various life processes. So in 1838, no need to remember the year, just remember the name of the scientist, Matthias Scleiden. Okay, in that year 1838, Matthias Scleiden, a German botanist, means he was living in German, and he was German botanist, means at that time he was having a knowledge of biology a lot. So who has a knowledge of biology a lot, they are known as botanists. So he just discovered that, he just made people aware about that every plant, every single human being, single organism is made up of large number of cells, which were this theory was also given by Hooke. Remembered that every organism is made up of cell, but the cell he discovered was dead. Okay, but Matthias Scleiden announced that every plant is also made up of cells and living cells. He added that these cells perform various life processes. He also discovered that not only every cell is dead, cells are living, which carry various life processes. So he added that. Okay, this was a theory given by Matthias Scleiden. We can't write that big, so it is converted into one line. The cell is the smallest unit of structure of all living things. Okay, second point. The cell is the unit structure of all living things. You know what cell? Cell, it is a very I told you cell is a very small unit, and if we gonna split our body, we gonna get organs, and we split organs, we get tissues, and if we split tissues, we get cell. Okay, so if we gonna split the cell now, we get nothing from it. So you can say that cell is a unit structure, means smallest structure. Okay, cell can't be divided, so it is the unit structure of any living thing. It is the unit structure. And who gave this theory? This was given by Theodar Schwann. Okay, now let me tell you the story about it. Okay, a year later, when Matthias Scleiden gave his theory, after that, after 1 year, after, you can say, he gave the theory in 1838, and Theodor Schwann gave the theory in 1839 or 40. Okay, he was German zoologist. He was German geologist. He was also living in German. But as Matthias Scleiden was botanist. Botanist means he was known about every biology, or you can say especially by plants. But Theodor Schwann was German geologist. What is the difference between geologist and botanist? Botanist is of biology, plants, means he knows the knowledge of plants, and geologist is the person who have the information about animals. Animals, not human beings. Animals have different organs like loin, uh, dogs, and everyone. Okay, so he was known as zoologist because he has a knowledge about animals. He was journal zoologist, made similar discoveries in animals. He also made similar discoveries that cell is the smallest unit structure. Okay, cell is the smallest unit function of all living things. Okay, means you can say he also discovered the same theories. He declared that animals and cell are composed of cell which serve as a unit of structure and function. So okay, what Matthias told was that plants are only made up of cells, and it is the unit structure of a body of the plants. But zoologist Theodor Schwann concluded that animals and plants both are made up of cells which serve as the unit structure and function. Means not only it is not only the smallest part, but also the smallest unit that carries all the function of the body. Without it, not any function would be carried in the body. Person would be died. Okay, so he concluded that also. This in the short is called the cell theory. Means you can say that when they discovered that about the cell, this is in short called the cell theory. Okay, uh, who just proposed its cell theory? Who gave the name of cell theory? That was proposed by Schwann and Schleiden both in the year 1839. In 1839, they both gave these 2 points cell theory. But later on, Rudolf Virchow in 1858 made an addition to the cell theory by saying that all cell arise from pre-existing cell. This is the third slide. Sorry, all cell arise from pre-existing cell. Okay, in 1839 there were only 2 points concluded in the cell theory. That was the cell is the smallest unit of structure of all living things. Second was the cell is the unit of function of all living things. But the third is Rudolf Virchow added third point in 1858 that the cells are produced in the body by pre-existing cells. If one cell is old, it gonna give a new cell. If a parents are old, parents also give new means when a human organism die, they have a generation in front of them. Okay, if a mother gives birth to a baby, same way cells also give birth to the cell babies. You can say cell babies in one just simple language, but it is called cell division in the scientist language. It is called cell division when a cell that is old and give more new cell, that is called cell division. But just leave that point once. Yeah, we have it in our chapter, but leave it once. Just try to understand as cell theory, what the cell theory means. In 1839 there were only 2 points. After that, in 1858, more points were added. And what was that point? That point was cells arise from pre-existing cells. And who added this in the theory? That was Rudolf Virchow. Okay, these are the three main points. Just let's once revise it again. Okay, first is given by Matthias Scleiden, cell is the smallest unit of structure of all living things. Okay, second is given by Theodar Schwann, the cell is the unit structure and function of all living things. And third is given by Rudolf Virchow, cells arise from pre-existing cells. Okay, now you got what cell theory is. You know the meaning of theory: a set of principles on which the practice of an activity is based. Set of principles on which the practice of a cell is based. That are the rules for the cell, that the cell would work the way other works. So there are rules. Okay, if we're gonna get blood cells would work different, and if we're gonna get white blood cells, they're gonna work different. Even white blood cells have thousands of cells, so thousands of cells would work different if they don't have any theory. Got it? So now you know about what is cell theory, and you know what the three features it contains, three major point it contains. First is, again I'm repeating it, first is the cell is the smallest unit of structure of all living things. Second is, the cell is the unit of function of all living things. Function का भी है, I can repeat it in Hindi. I know many of the students can just understand. Let me explain in Hindi also once. That is, सेल एक बॉडी का सबसे स्मॉल स्ट्रक्चर है. ये फर्स्ट पॉइंट है. सेकंड पॉइंट आता है कि वो फंक्शनल यूनिट है. फंक्शनल मतलब वो लिविंग भी है और वो फंक्शन प्रोड्यूस करता है, और सारे फंक्शन सेल के द्वारा ही होते हैं. अगर सेल नहीं होगा तो कोई भी जो हमारी लाइफ एक्टिविटीज़ हैं वो नहीं हो पाएंगी. दैट इज़ द मेन टॉपिक. ओके, थर्ड जो है वो है कि सेल अराइज होते हैं प्री एग्जिस्टिंग सेल से. मतलब अगर एक सेल बूढ़ा होता है ना, उसकी जगह पर न्यू सेल्स आते हैं. जैसे कि एक लेडी ह्यूमन है, वो जब बूढ़ी हो जाती है और उसके आगे जनरेशन तो होती है ना, उसके बेबीज तो होते हैं ना. यू कैन इन सिंपल लैंग्वेज अंडरस्टैंड लाइक दैट कि सेल जब बूढ़ा होने वाला होता है ना, वो अपने बेबीज प्रोड्यूस करता है. दैट इज कॉल्ड सेल डिवीजन, और यू कैन से all cell arise from pre-existing cell. That this is a very simple topic. Cell theory just contains this simple points, nothing else. Okay, now what we gonna learn is what does the cell theory means. हमने cell theory पढ़ तो ली, पर उसका मतलब क्या है, उसका बनाने का मतलब क्या है. Okay, first we gonna take two examples. You can take example of a plant such as mango and animal such as a frog. प्लांट की भी ले ली, एनिमल की भी ले ली. ठीक है. फर्स्ट वो बोलते हैं वो स्ट्रक्चरल यूनिट है. ओके, दे से दैट कि इन थ्योरी दे हैव मेंशन दैट द cell is structural unit. Okay, let's take the example. If they are saying let's take the example and perform it practically, take an example of a tree that is a mango. Okay, a plant of a mango and animals such as a frog. Structural unit, they say, like if we take any part of the body of a frog or any part of a mango tree and examine it under microscope, now we gonna get cellular structures. Means it is proved here that take a little part of mango tree and take a little skin of frog also. Okay, examine it under the microscope, what you gonna find is cells and cells everywhere. So you can say cell से body बनी है of every organism, of every living organism. Cell is the main structure of the body. Okay, this is proved. Structural unit is proved. Now second is functional unit. Just go through it. Any function in the body of the frog or in mango tree is due to activity in its cell. For example, movement of the frog is due to the contraction of muscle cells. Food is digested by the enzymes, which is the cell of the gut secrete. Digested food is absorbed by the cells, and absorbed food is used up in cells for various metabolic activities. In a mango tree, photosynthesis occurs in the cell of leaves. The root cells absorb water from soil and so on. Okay, they claim that cell theory claim that it is a functional unit, means every function is carried out by cell. Okay, now let's take an example. You gonna examine if a frog is there now, frog and a mango tree is doing any activity. Movement of frog is due to the contraction of muscle cells. A frog is contracting his muscles, then only he can move, and his food which he ate is digested by enzymes which are the cell of gut secretes. Okay, this is also carried by cell. Then digested food is absorbed by the cell, and absorbed food is used up in cells. Now the absorbment of food is also done by cells, and the absorbed food is also used by cell for various metabolic activities. So every function is carried out by cells, hence proved in the animal. Now let's go to tree, mango tree. In photosynthesis occur in mango tree due to presence of cells of leaves. Okay, and the root cells absorb water from the soil. So when water is absorbed by root cell na, then only it gets water. We not just cut the plant and put water in it, we just water the soil, and the cells absorb the water from the soil. So every activity in plant also, like photosynthesis, absorbment of water, absorbment of sunlight, is carried out by cells. Hence it is proved that functional unit is cell is also functional unit of plant also, and of a animal also. Okay, now third, what is the third point? That cell arise from pre-existing cell. This is some difficult point to understand, but not at all. Some things that we don't got, what pre-existing cell, how do they arise? Okay, now let's take the example and you're gonna get it. Okay, sorry, cell die and are replaced. This is the simple meaning of this line, cell die and are replaced. Okay, how they are? Body of the frog or of the mango tree is composed of millions and millions of cells. Many of these cells continuously die and replaced by new ones, which are formed by the division of younger cells. Formation of cells from pre-existing cell is never ending chain. You can see when a frog is there na, frog is in tadpole. Okay, it is in a tadpole, it is a shape of a sperm. If I got it somewhere now in live, I will catch a video and I will post it for you guys, not at all worry. If I catch the video from somewhere, I'm trying to catch it, but could not find till now. But whenever I will get it now, I will surely post it for you so that you can get it more deeply. Okay, so the length of that frog is just a sperm, shaped like a sperm it goes for, and for millions. And when the cells gets started divising now, cell division is started in the body, frog gets that much bigger. Okay, you can take example of a baby. When a baby comes out from a mother womb, then the baby is so small. How it grows up, it is just because of cell division. Okay, the growth, the height, the weight of the person, that is all carried out by cell division. That is all function of cell division. Okay, and if you're gonna get the plant, when we plant a plant now, we just grow a seed, and in a seed, when we just start planting water and everything, the plant starts its cell division and it grows very large and gives us a fruit, flowers, and everything, even oxygen also. So that is the example of cell die and are replaced, which is the meaning of cell arise from pre-existing cell. Okay, in cell theory you can also write cell die and are replaced. No need to write the specific line, all cell arise from pre-existing cell. If you can't remind, no need to worry at all. Okay, now fourth here is a also added of the cell theory, that is most life start from a single cell. We know that if we gonna plant we gonna grow a plant, it is a seed, that is single cell. If we gonna get now, when a mother gets the news of his if sorry of her pregnancy, then in the scanning of the worm na, she just get a little, just a hole. You can say it likes a hole in the stomach. It's not hole, means it is a single cell in the body which grows up to 9 months. And after the 9 months when it comes out, it it is still growing at that time. It doesn't stop growing. Okay, in a egg also you can see when a bird gives egg now, it is from a single cell and it grows and grows with a cell division. So you can say that every life of a single or of a living organism is started from a single cell. Let's take the example also. The life of the frog and the life of mango tree started as a fertilized egg and as a seed respectively. The egg was a single cell produced by the cell of the ovary of the mother frog. Mango cell had an embryo which also starts a single cell in the ovary of the flowers of the parent mango tree. Okay, so frog, we just know that eggs are there of frogs. So if it is a fertilized egg of a mother, okay, mother frog. And when of a plant also, mango tree also, we gonna see mangoes seeds are there, right? So how the seeds came from the mother plant of a mango. So it is a single cell, hence it is proved the life of most life starts off from a single cell. Okay, so here we end the video. I have taught you what is cell theory. It consists of three major points. That is smallest, the cell is the smallest unit of structure of all living things. Cell is the unit of function of all living things. Cells arise from pre-existing cell, and I also gave you the example of each and every theory point so that you can understand it deeply. I don't think so much books would give you that examples, but I have given to just explain you more. Okay, no need to learn the example, just go for the cell theory points. And what does the cell theory means you should know what it means, otherwise just learn the points. Okay guys, thank you for paying attention. Please subscribe more to my channel, like my video, comment down your doubts, or also you can DM me on Instagram, share the video as much as you can. And for the notes, extra notes available with me, if you want to get that, just GM me on my Instagram id given in the description box, and you can DM me there. I will provide you the notes and even would clear your doubts. Thank you everyone a lot, and please subscribe my channel, and also don't forget to click on the bell icon so that you can get notification when I post the video. Thank you everyone for paying attention. Bye bye. See you in the next video lecture.